suction cups on the wall and like suction handles
against the top of the lid. Whoever pees.
You could boil yourself.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't that weird?
Just hits and everywhere in Danny's face.
How much does it really stop the splash?
Completely.
Last episode of 2020. Here we go.
Let me get my last cough out. Welcome back to the Picky Boys podcast.
How does it going? Last episode of 2020.
JT's here.
JT's here. That means Terrence is watching.
What's going on, Terrence? Not sleeping. JT's sleep schedule's been a little wonky.
Oh, yeah.
But you did the full reset, right? The classic, like, freshman year, sophomore year full reset.
Yes. Classic loop around to the next day.
Yeah.
Like, I was going to bed at 4, and I'm like, this is not manageable. So then I went to bed at, 7 a.m., and then I went to bed at 11 a.m.
Right.
And then I went to bed at 3 p.m., and then I went to bed at, 7 or 8 or a somewhat normal time.
And then
I woke up at 7 today.
Full reset.
7 a.m.
You could do a hard reset, too, and just stay up the entire time and then fall asleep at the right time.
Yeah, try to make it those, 36 hours, pretty much.
Yeah, that'll do a reset as well.
What's the longest you guys stood up?
Then that's just, miserable.
Yeah.
It can be.
You can't do anything else. You're thinking about, the future. It's like, don't worry, this is for me to be able to wake up when the sun's still up.
Or we, and it wasn't just me, it was everyone in that Discord group, all the gamers. And so we're all trying to sort of reset it. And the one kid's like, oh, guys, I'll be right back. I'm just going to lie down for a sec.
And there it is. Gone.
Dude, you are kidding yourself.
Gone.
If you're on 24 hours, no sleep, and you go,
I got to take a little nap.
Are you like, I'm just going to lie down. I'm just going to close my eyes, whatever. You're kidding yourself.
Yeah, that's
you're
pretty much it.
You're done. Obviously, we saw him 8 hours later. He was like, I fell asleep.
Yeah, when we were doing the first...
Hold on, wait. Do you have a napkin? I forgot my... I realized I'm going to have a lisp the whole time.
Oh, my God.
This guy.
I had a retainer. After braces, you need a retainer for 30 years.
Yeah, you're supposed to do it forever.
Yeah, for your whole lifespan. I did it for maybe 6 months. And then I accidentally, there was one time, my mom threw it out. Very easy to lose track of. But there's a difference between a retainer and throwing out the braces. That would be throwing out the braces. But I same thing. You have to eat, put it in a napkin, just put it there. And you're not paying attention, you forget it's really in there. You just throw it out with the rest of your food or some shit.
Yeah.
I was with my friend's mom and we stopped at a fast food place, maybe a McDonald's. Drove at least a few miles, and I went, oh, crap. I threw it out somewhere in McDonald's.
That was the end of the retainer.
No, we went back, and I siphoned through the garbage and got it because I thought I'd get beat up at home.
Wow.
And then the next day, my mom threw it out, so that was all for nothing.
So you put the garbage retainer back in your mouth?
No, I waited till I was home, and then I probably just dumped it in some kind of 99 proof vodka, and then...
Yeah, they recommend me wearing a retainer forever after it's done, but only at nighttime. So that's manageable.
That is, yeah, but...
What does a retainer do?
Just
literally
stops it from shifting.
retains
the shape. It stops it for your teeth from shifting. Every time you bite into that hard bagel or that fucking apple, your teeth are going, moving again so we don't fucking break in half.
Yeah.
That's essentially what happens.
Yeah, and so you just put it on at night. And as long as you just build it into your nightly routine, I don't think I don't anticipate a problem.
Yeah, but I understand, hopefully it's a 20-something-year-old can remember to do that. But trusting a 13, 14, 15-year-old to do it, it's come on.
You're a fool.
What are you doing?
That's why you got to stay on top of it,
Yeah, I wouldn't hand my, 14-year-old, my wallet and go, make sure you don't do anything wrong with this. It's that's not how it works.
Speaking of incorporating things to my routine, I've been doing the crazy person thing where at the end of every shower, I do a minute freezing cold.
The shower orange, is this another one of your fucking
I mean,
things?
this is a lot of people do this, but it's basically, so I take a regular hot shower.
Is this in the morning?
It's a little bit. I always shower in the morning, but any shower now. Basically, I take a regular hot shower, do everything I need to do, and then the last minute, just turn it cold and just stay. And while you're under there, it is.
You start speaking in tongues.
It's the worst. It's the worst. I'm not gonna sugarcoat this part. If you do it, it's still every day. It's still a horrible experience, just being under the cold. But when you get out of the shower, you feel clean. Now, if I don't do it, I don't feel clean.
Just sounds like you hate yourself.
Yeah, I mean that has nothing to do with you feeling clean.
No, it does, because you feel way more refreshed.
Okay.
Because think about it this way: when you get out of the shower, a hot shower, and you go outside,
the steamy air.
Now the room is colder than the water that you were just under. You know what I mean?
I understand.
And so you feel cold, and you put the towels on, you feel a little cold. This is the opposite. It's so cold
I understand,
that when you get out, it feels warmer, but you just feel like yes, I can do anything.
Or it's like,
It's
yes,
amazing.
I'm finally out of this fucking.
No, it's so great.
I don't know, man.
I highly recommend it.
I look at my fucking weenie walking out of a hot shower, and I'm like, and coming out of a cold shower, I'd be like, oh, I'm sad.
I don't get the point of it because I feel like it just what does it do? It makes you for the next 5 minutes like you're more productive, and then you go back to baseline.
Sleeping.
Well, there is science behind it. I don't know it. It's called the Wim Hof method, and it's all about like how, especially in the winter, you should expose your body often to like cold shock, and supposedly it's great for your body and your like health in general.
Yeah,
and,
depends how old you are, man. We had a priest that went to like vacation, right? He was done touching kids, I guess, and he went on vacation to like Mexico in the hot weather, and came back and it was freezing cold. Heart attack. Couldn't go from hot to cold that quick. So it depends on the age. I feel
He's not built different, man.
Yeah, he's not built different.
It never happened to me. I'm built different.
But yeah, so I suggest trying it. It's pretty cool.
Do you guys have a weird shower habit or a weird bathroom habit?
Well, I do what Danny does, but only for my hands. Like, I don't know, forever, my whole life, I don't know why.
You mean like washing your hands or in the shower?
So yeah. So whenever I'm washing my hands, like just after the bathroom at any point, not just a shower or anything, I always wash it with warm, and then for the last like 5 seconds, I just turn it cold and finish off that way.
Do you think as a kid, did you think like it made your hands cleaner?
No, I just like the way it feels better. Like I don't, after I'm done washing my hands, I don't want to walk around with hot, wet hands. I'd rather have cold, wet hands.
I'd rather have cold. There's no towels. We're not drying ourselves off.
Well, but
I don't
even
have
if you dry yourself off after hot water, it still feels like it's almost like
you're sweaty.
like
swampy.
Yeah, like it's damp outside.
Yeah.
Or like there's humidity.
Yeah, if your like bathroom is small enough, walking out of a steamy shower, you don't feel like you're getting the proper
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah. So like, I guess that's why I do it. But I would never put myself through something I hate to avoid that.
Beauty is pain.
It's horrible, honestly, dude. You really go into like cold shock.
Like I fucking hate myself. All this
like
fucking...
your breaths get super short.
You said it's a minute. There's no way this in a minute.
Dude, it's the longest
your
minute.
toes start
it's
going
the
numb.
longest minute ever.
Do you like time it and everything?
Well, I have a song that I know the last minute is I know the last section of it is a minute long.
Dude.
So I always listen to that song, and during that minute,
That's when you're praying.
I'm probably gonna start to associate that last minute with pain.
Yeah, you're gonna hate that song. Dude, my shower. I don't know if this is everyone's shower because I can count on my hand the times I've showered at other people's places besides like maybe a hotel. But my shower, dude, literally like this much push on the handle.
Yeah.
Whole thing's ruined.
Yeah. Same here.
Danny couldn't figure out how to use the shower in our Airbnb that one time.
Well, any new shower.
Yeah, something
is
about
like
other people's
ship.
other people's fucking
It
bathrooms.
really is. It is totally indecipherable, even though it's the exact same like function.
But it's like bop it. There can only be like 4 things to turn it on.
But you don't
also-
have to pull
but-
so hard.
But you can to turn some stuff on.
But also, for whatever reason, like I guess a quarter of all plumbers are idiots, and a quarter of all showers is just the wrong way. Hot is cold, and cold is hot.
Yeah, you could at least.
Why is that?
Yeah, and also you could change the nameplate to at least fix the direction.
Yeah.
Like I guess every nameplate for hot and cold is like standard, and it doesn't matter which way you flip it because it'll always be on that like text. Just flip them.
We were in the Airbnb not that long ago, and I remember I took a shower and I had to tell you guys, I'm like, just so you know, this is one of those. It's a hot cold switcheroo.
It's
over
one
here.
of those. They're trying to catch me.
It's just I swear it's way too many showers. Like it doesn't happen nearly as often with sinks.
And is it not a little ridiculous that like you could boil yourself?
Oh yeah.
Isn't that weird? Isn't that a weird thing, a temperature to be able to get it to? Like there's no regulator or no buffer?
I think it's weird how quickly your body adapts to the temperature. Like you
Yeah.
ever like get in a really hot shower, it's like, oh, that's hot, and then you just get under it, and then you're like, oh, we can probably turn it a little bit hotter, like because
Yeah,
you're
like a hot
it
tub.
just gets
A
it
little
just gets
bit
used to
hotter.
it. Yeah,
Until you're fucking you come out red and raw.
it's amazing.
Also, wait.
Or what about those people who they have like competitions to see who can stay in like the world's hottest sauna for the longest?
You're literally
and half of them just die.
You're literally cooking yourself from like, isn't it from like the inside in saunas or some shit?
I think it just everywhere.
There's some weird thing with saunas. It's like cooking from the inside. It's fucking weird.
Saunas are awesome.
They're like 180 degree saunas. Or how hot do they get? They get hotter than that, right? No.
180? It's an
Wait,
oven.
that'd be boiling.
That's an oven.
Wait, what do they get to? They definitely get to like 150.
Probably like
right?
one,
I think it's
one,
like one.
in between 120, 150 maybe.
Yeah.
And they go, all right, first place is a guy who could stand there 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's like, wow, this guy's been in there for a long time, except he's just dead. Like,
Yeah, bro, he's a
like,
roast turkey.
you got no one fucking checking in on him.
They're awesome though. Like doing 15 minutes in a sauna, as long as no creepy old man comes in, it's a fantastic time.
You have to expect to see a little bit of ball.
That's true.
Well, that's why you pour the water on, steam it up, so you don't gotta see any cocks.
Yeah, but now there's
yeah,
wandering
but they
hands.
get mad too
and they get handsy.
if the sauna turns into the steam room. That's why there's two different ones.
Yeah.
A real steam room, you can't see anything.
Oh, it's the steam room. That's how you cook it inside.
Yeah.
It's terrifying.
Yeah,
We've
like-
been in those. Like, Danny, where'd you go?
Yeah, it's like someone's just hiding in the corner, and also your glasses.
Also, there's a gauge on the top of the ceiling for how like humid it is, and that's how it like regulates how much steam it should be pumping in. And so they always have the spray water bottle, so you can spray the top of it if you want more steam. And there's always some guy who we didn't even know was there because he's just in the shadows, and he sprays it. But then when it goes on, it's terrifying because it goes and steam start going out, and you think you're gonna die.
We had a guy that just brought in like a bucket of chlorine, like a pitcher of chlorine from like the pool, like at the spa we were at, and didn't even like no meter, just put it over like the hot radiator or the coals or whatever, and it went. Poof. I was like, are we supposed to be breathing in this chlorine on top? Are you poisoning us? You know,
Eucalyptus as well, I believe, in there.
In the pool water?
what?
No, in the
That's chlorine and piss, bro. You're sniffing in chlorine and piss into your nostril.
oh, he poured it in the pool water.
No, he
poured the pool water onto the rocks.
He
He put it
didn't
onto the
work- yeah,
rocks.
he didn't work there. He just scooped up the pool water, went, I'm going to the sauna, came in,
Oh yeah,
and poured it
that's
all
not
over.
right. And the sauna they should have a good sauna has a bottle with a little water and eucalyptus. Makes
we're
your
not-
nose
we're
all
going
makes
to-
your it makes your nose like like halls, like when you take a halls and you breathe in, it's like
We're going to the guy section. of the
Crisp
spa.
air, yeah.
yeah, it's a crisp air.
You guys ever do like a mud bath or
No.
something? Would you ever?
It seems like
Sure.
those are kind of opposites.
Right. It's like mud bath. But it's supposed to be fucking the best thing for your skin or something. I'm not getting in there.
Well, isn't it because like mud has like grit?
I want any mud in
and,
my
like-
asshole.
Anything anyone does is the best thing for you.
That's
Oh,
true.
you gotta get these cold showers, man. It's so good for you. And the sauna and pour piss in your left eye, and I swear to God, I'll change your life.
Dude, you'll be seeing fucking rainbows forever.
You probably will.
I don't like how you threw my thing in there along with the other
because
two ridiculous things.
it's
My
true.
thing works. Try it.
That's what they all say. They all sound like you.
Every like thing that would seems like the most counterintuitive thing ever is, oh, it's so good for your liver and it's so good for your eyes.
And don't worry, 5 years later, then there'll be another person saying that was the worst thing you could possibly have done for your body. And then there's
Yeah.
another freak saying something else that doesn't matter.
True. Did anybody see Soul, the new Pixar movie?
No, I heard a lot of people.
It's amazing.
I heard a lot of people loved
It's
it.
so good.
A lot of people were surprised because they thought it was something else. And then I'm tired of these like sappy Pixar movies, so I didn't really want to watch it.
No, it's so good. It's amazing. Most of it is, I mean,
It's definitely sappy.
the whole entire movie is about death.
Right.
And
Classic.
but considering that, it's like very funny.
They didn't really do any ads for it. I feel like either. Like maybe on.
I think they just decided to cut all that part out of the budget because, like,
Dude, how much of the
there's
budget do you think
there's
advertising
just
is?
no point in doing it so that people will go to the movies. Like the people who they're gonna sell it to already have Disney Plus and they'll see it and they can just advertise it there.
Right. That's like how Netflix like top 10 of like just top 10 Netflix is pretty much them making sure that these movies will or shows will be seen.
Oh, yeah.
Like
I mean-
it's literally impossible to
I mean,
not
a
see
Netflix
this.
trending page, it's like
Yeah.
there's not that many things on it where, like, obviously Netflix's new stuff is gonna be trending.
Like this thing is number 1 on Netflix and I've never heard, seen, or had anyone talk about. I'm obviously gonna watch it, but like they're definitely manipulating the cards here, you know? I'm sure Disney Plus does the same, Hulu, all that shit. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, but it's interesting because that kind of puts the like the burden of marketing on whatever streaming service. Like that puts it on what's it on HBO or Disney Plus.
It's on
you said?
Disney
Disney
Plus,
Plus,
yeah.
Yeah, so it's like we made this movie, we sold it to Disney, or we made this deal with Disney, and now it's like they kind of have to just promote it on their own if they want subscriptions.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not like anybody watches TV anymore. Like where do you, and you can't advertise different streaming services on other streaming services. It's like it's kind of just a
Yeah, and it's
tight
not like,
ship game.
It's not like you're buying like big billboards as much,
Yeah.
Those probably went down in price.
We should buy one.
Or what about back when the fucking billboards were causing like accidents. You know, like when they were sending the big fucking advertisements through the screening process, and they were like, okay, yeah, these big boob chicks for GoDaddy, send it there, and the guy's like, wait, where are they going? And it's just above the highway, and there's crashes all over the place.
Yeah, GoDaddy. So, like growing up, I never knew what they were for. They're just a website hosting.
Yeah, I thought it was.
Every ad is like a half naked big tit
and
chick.
and them kissing Danny.
Sex sells,
Kissing
man.
Danny, yeah.
I mean, it's just, and it really does, because like
Sex
GoDaddy, just now people know them as, oh, they're the Super Bowl commercial people.
Dude, I'm not even kidding. When I was a kid, like, first of all, you see those ads everywhere.
I thought it was porn.
No, well, not only that, like my alone time when I was like 9, I was like, I get this advertisement all the time, and I went on, I'm like, my parents aren't here, I'm feeling a little naughty, and I go to the website thinking I'm gonna find some naked girls, and website hosting.
It would still be very funny if you're
happening?
If you're going to GoDaddy and like jerking off to the advertisement pictures, and your parents come in, it's like, no. I'm looking for a website.
I don't know how this happened.
Yeah, I'm looking for a website for my
to
toys.
Host the website.
I'm trying to upload my Pokemon cards.
No, I mean, there's definitely some like reverse psychology that goes into that. Like, if you have an ad that is confusing enough, people will look it up just to see, like, wait, what was that about?
What am I watching?
Dude, in the last like half second of the ad, they're always like, oh, for website hosting. But the first 14 and a half seconds were just tits and everywhere in Danny's face.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, people will look it up just because they're like, what could this possibly be about?
Wasn't it like the Super Bowl? The Dorito commercial was like Chunky Monkey Baby or something, and it was.
Well, that's different. Look, Doritos always has like every year they have a competition, and it's all fan submitted videos, and people vote on them.
Did a fan submit the concept or the actual thing? Because that was very well produced.
I think they film it.
Damn. Damn.
They win like money.
Oh, I would hope so, because that must have cost. Yeah, but also, what a risk. If anybody knows what commercial I'm talking about, it's like
I know.
It's a baby as a monkey holding a bag of Doritos. Like, that's to put that much production value into a shot. That's the one that would get picked. I mean, good for them for seeing that vision.
I don't know. I wonder how the Super Bowl is going to be this year. Probably a little different,
Oh, incredibly different.
Just no fans, but still commercials, probably. Right?
Well, they've started to do fans though.
Depends on where it is.
I'm sure like the big ticket buyers that had it forever are allowed to go and shit like that.
It depends on what state it's in. I'm sure it's on the line somewhere. Yeah, I don't know what state it's in this year.
But they'll have socially distanced like seats probably, right?
Did you see the new Vegas stadium that they're unveiling?
No.
It could hold like 65,000 people or something.
What is it for?
Sports. Not like a specific. It's like a big.
It's not the whole. It's just like the general
yeah,
arena.
I think so. It's huge. It looks like, and it's like the futuristic.
They already have the T-Mobile arena where they do all the boxing fights. And
it's like one of the big. I don't know if 65,000 didn't sound like a lot for me, but for a stadium, that's a lot, right?
Oh, that's a huge amount.
Yeah, I think that's one of the biggest ones. I mean, I guess it's the best time to build it, and hopefully by the time it's done, people could actually go in it, unless people just can't go in it anyway. But
people say how much 2020 sucks and everything, but like, at least the first half of 2021 is going to be just as bad.
True. There was somebody whose 2020 was like, this was the best year ever. And all on social media, they're just going to see everybody saying, fuck 2020, it's the worst year ever.
Yeah, there is someone's best year. I mean, people were still born this year, you know?
But it has been someone's greatest year of their lifetime.
That's
good for them.
Yeah, probably.
You few. But ever since the first thing we talked about, I've been sitting on this. Like, you guys made me just think about it again, like how much shower sex sucks. Just when we were talking about showers.
You've been sitting on this for this long?
Yeah, I was thinking it's been in my head for a while. It's like, it sucks. It's very overrated.
Water is a bad lubricant.
It's not even overrated. It's just one of those things that's just like in your head's the best idea.
Yeah, it's
ever.
like, oh, this is so good. I'm going to see soapy boobs,
Yeah.
And it's like, it's cold. It's wet.
Want to use cold.
Want to use is always cold.
Yeah, you have to have like a mansion shower, like one of those like rain showers. And maybe that could work.
Unless like you go over someone's house and you see they have like the suction cup handles to like the fucking.
Or some of them
walls.
have. Ever see one of those with the stool with the little seat? Ever see one of those? It's like two little seats. And it's this huge, this nice shower.
Yeah, my parents' master bathroom has that.
See, so that I mean,
so they probably enjoy themselves.
You know what
way
they're
more
doing
than
in
I-
there.
Yeah. So they probably enjoy themselves.
Because that's the real problem, kind of for me at least. Is that
The standing?
You just have to stand the whole time. It's like, God, damn, give me a break.
And everyone in your shower has to deal with a cold fucking water.
I know. Yeah, the last right before I finish, I have to turn it really cold.
Yeah, so it's cold the whole
Yeah,
shower.
the whole minute is cold.
That's when you come the hardest. Though.
Everything's so
dude,
tense.
You
Everything's
never
so tense.
come harder than in that 1 minute.
Yeah, I don't know, man. If like I went on a Tinder date and then we talked about shower sex and she had like suction cups on the wall and like suction handles. But like, do you have like a handicapped grandmother or something? What's going
That's
on?
what
here?
I'm thinking. Because if you have like all this handicap stuff in your shower and you're like a 24-year-old guy, now everyone, including your family, who comes over and uses your bathroom knows that you're doing this stuff.
Yeah, it's like what are you doing in the shower? It's like
Yeah,
gotta
true.
put that
You
together.
got a sex swing in there and one of those
Yeah.
dildos that suctions to the wall.
Yeah, you always gotta have those.
Oh, that's my loofah.
Yeah, it's a real deep clean. You mistake the lube for soap, and now you just got weird hair.
Yeah.
Remember in Europe, isn't it great? The showers there, they have there is no lip or no basin for the water to go into. It's just the whole floor has a slope and has a drain in the middle, and the shower is just like on the side of the room.
Yeah, and
and
there's
so
like a
all the
curtain.
water just goes everywhere.
It's like Danny could be taking a shit, and I could be taking a shower, and his feet would be in my shower puddle.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like the whole bathroom is the shower.
The drain, except just like the only water comes out at some point.
And supposedly that's how it is in all of like the Netherlands.
Yeah, there's a lot of things there's a lot of like popular videos that go around that are like, oh, look at how this country has this cool way of doing things. But it's like, well, we got a lot of stuff right that they fucked up, obviously.
I've never really seen like a one like, oh, this is so much cooler. Like a lot of them are also just shitting into fucking holes still.
Yeah.
Sure, the throw your shitty toilet paper in the garbage bin next to the
Yes.
toilet instead of the toilet is very weird
I would not
and
be
strange.
I would not like.
and upsetting.
I mean, I guess that's not so bad. That's not as bad.
That's pretty bad.
I mean, it's bad. It's just a little skeevy when you have to like open the trash bin and throw it in.
Yeah, and
and
it's
you
like-
just see everybody's shitty toilet.
Yeah, it's like also the person behind you, like they just shit too. It's like, oh
Yeah, so
And also,
that was
like,
a wet one.
Trash pickup comes like twice a week, 3 times a week if you're lucky. And how often are you replacing this thing? How often
I
are you
feel like
taking
those
these
are
bags?
heavy duty garbage bags though. Garbage,
scented at
yeah.
least. Give me a vanilla
They
fucking
don't
bag.
have the cute little bathroom trash.
No. This is like a bio waste container.
Yeah, it probably just goes straight to the bottom of the fucking house. Well, they got weak pipes.
They do, and I mean that's fair.
But again, that's the other thing. That's like we might have these like cool little fucking Japanese toilets that wipe your ass and talk to you after. But
Yeah,
we got a lot of things right. All right.
Yeah, we don't have to. Yeah,
Well, the Japanese do it well in terms of bathrooms.
is it? Yeah, but isn't like every? See, this is me generalizing. But isn't like the Japanese toilets like
Racist.
you don't actually sit on them? Like it's a lot of squatting stuff too.
I don't think
Maybe
so.
for women, I think the women's bathrooms. There's something like that. I don't think there's a lot of actually sitting on a
Those-
physical toilet because of like the germs or something. They're big.
I don't know about that.
You've been to
I
Japan?
don't think that's true.
You've been there?
No, but I know a lot about Japanese toilets.
Connoisseur?
Because they're the ones that invented that toilet that has the
That's cool. Like that, they're doing way better
you
than
don't
us.
even,
Yeah.
the it's like
You haven't described a word.
it's like paper.
Yeah, that covers
I
the
know.
toilet.
No,
It's like
I know.
plastic. I know. I'm trying to explain it.
Oh, right.
It's
Sorry,
like
you guys.
it's
There's other
like
people. I
It's like
forgot.
plastic that you know those like seat covers at the toilet where you put them on top and
Yeah.
so you don't have to touch the same thing so that someone else's ass is touched.
Or balls.
And this is basically a rotating plastic circle, so it's always a fresh
freshie,
seat.
yeah.
Yeah, it's always fresh. Like they're doing much better than us in that.
That's
department.
cool.
But that's only necessary for public bathrooms, really.
That's true.
I'll put my butt on the same seat as my mom's butt
And-
with the
Me too,
with
brother.
the toilet at my house.
I'll put my.
they also got
yeah.
that bidet.
It is a
game
little
going.
unsettling though when you sit on your toilet at your house and it's like a little still warm. You're like,
Yeah.
oh,
like-
someone was just here.
Like this is a little too intimate for
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
Yeah.
They've got their bidet game strong.
Yeah, I know you like water guns shoved up your
Bidets
ass.
are the best. You gotta get one. Just go hashtag ad Tushy. Go to Tushy. They're
code Piggy.
great.
You
He's
just
good. He's good piggy.
Yeah, now tomorrow we're gonna
and
get
then
an
we'll
email
write
from
him an email.
Yeah. Now tomorrow they're gonna send us an email going. "Woo."
No, but they are great. It's really it's the civilized way to end your bathroom.
I don't
trip.
know if I want a heated toilet seat though. There's something humble about my toilet seat being cold.
No. You don't want a heated toilet seat. Because then it feels like someone else just sat there.
Yeah, but
if
he knows
anything,
you.
I want the heated back seat. You ever sit on the toilet?
Oh, I don't want my back touching that regardless.
Dude, I don't think I lean.
You don't
I don't
lean back on the
yeah, I don't
toilet?
have a fucking recliner lever on my
what?
fucking.
What? Are you crazy?
No, dude,
bro?
I lean
And
forward and
The toilet,
yeah.
the toilet seat is gonna be against your back. The top of it, the lid.
So You don't lean back on your toilet.
How
is wrong
fucking
with
lean?
you?
What? Like
I'm just like,
you have a footstool
Bro,
too?
people pee on that. People definitely miss and pee on that.
You guys-
the top of the. Well, this is the underside now.
You guys miss and
the
pee on
lid.
my floor. I'm sure there's piss on the lid. There's
We're
piss
talking,
everywhere.
we're talking about, right, there's the seat and there's the lid. The lid comes back, you're on the seat. Now you're leaning
Against the top of the lid. Whoever pees on the top of the
You
lid.
just got grossed out by putting your retainer on a table, and that's what you're okay
and you're
with?
licking up toilet
I don't get
seats?
it. I don't. First of all, you just lean back. It's very simple.
Dude,
Well, actually-
people pee on that when you shut it and flush, germs fly up into that.
Do you
For
guys,
sure.
Do you guys?
Again, but the part that my back is actually touching is the part that the seat is. You know, the part that is right
People
above.
poop
the
on that?
seat.
I understand what you're saying. Do you guys? I have two things. Do you guys? When you're pooping, do you catch the poop?
Get out of here.
Do you catch it?
I saw
Get
that.
outta here.
Some
I
people,
saw
some
that.
people do that, so I had to ask that question because now I don't know what anybody's fucking doing anymore. Because I didn't even know that was a thing.
Did you say some people do that? There was that one interview
one
at
guy.
TikTok.
No, but I'm sure some people.
He
do
might
it.
have been kidding.
No, I'm sure some people do it, and then like
no, he definitely wasn't
no, he
kidding.
definitely was kidding. And I'm sure people do it. Do people do a lot of shit?
There's no way.
Also,
I don't believe.
Do you guys throw water in the toilet before?
What?
Throw water in the toilet before?
How do you throw water? What are you talking
like
about?
like you no throw paper in the toilet before?
No. That's
You guys don't do that?
why.
So that it doesn't splash
So you
back?
guys just fucking are getting wet shit ass when it comes back
Yeah.
up at you?
Yeah.
You fucking freaks.
No,
That's weird.
that doesn't happen as much.
It doesn't
as-
happen too much,
That doesn't
but-
happen.
It happens
I'm
in
not going to do this weird preparation ritual so it
Yeah, I'm not
doesn't
gonna
happen.
just
It's like
waste.
just roll
I'm not
up-
just gonna waste the roll like more
Oh,
toilet
we're
paper.
in the waste everything. You fucking you're not wasting toilet paper. I'm sure you're not wasting a lot of fucking things. But you just
I'm
roll
not
up a
wasting
little
toilet
bit and
paper
just toss it in.
because toilet paper was the only a regular commodity.
was gold.
that almost went out of stock.
That's true, dude. I have so much toilet paper in my house now. It's a sin. I shouldn't
So
even
it was
say
your
that.
fault.
Exactly. You
Probably.
should, no, I'm not wasting toilet paper. That's
not-
ridiculous.
it's not wasting.
Also, how much does it really stop the splash?
Completely.
Like I said,
No,
it
it
doesn't.
definitely does.
Completely.
I'm not going to do this weird preparation to like avoid a thing. It doesn't happen that often in it. I don't.
Do you
really
get
care
naked
about.
when you take? When you?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta get fully naked.
So you get naked too. See,
Sometimes.
my point to you leaning back is like if we're naked, you don't want skin touching it, like the lid of the seat.
I think I'd rather have skin touch it than my shirt because now I'm wearing the shirt the rest of the day. I don't know.
We have
I don't
this
lean
weird
back-
love triangle of weird.
I don't lean
pooping.
back on
No,
public
if-
toilets.
If it was like wet,
That's-
if
well,
it was
yeah.
wet back there, like I would notice with skin. I might not notice if there was a shirt there. I
Mm.
would rather have my skin touch it, but I'd rather not touch it at all.
I just sit on my plunger.
I didn't grow up in a household with like sisters or anything like that, but I mean, my mom
You had a
asked
mom.
sometimes, but I never me and my dad just never put the toilet seat down.
Majority
It
rules.
seems like a whole
Majority
it
rules.
seems like a whole lot of your problem. Like if you want it down,
100%.
then put it down. I think it's pretty simple.
I think it was more because they always sit, so you're not paying attention, and you could just fall into the toilet.
But that's the thing. Hold on. That's the exact thing.
They're not
'Cause
paying attention?
It's not like guys never sit on the toilet, and I've never fallen into the toilet because I assumed it would be down. That's psychotic. Why are they making this assumption?
That's true. That's fair. Hey man, I'm not.
I have to check too.
I'm not the
Half the time.
half the time.
I poop half as much.
half the time.
this is the bathroom episode.
I'm good here.
Picky bathroom
No,
podcast.
that's ridiculous.
That's ridiculous. I won't have it. I won't have any of it.
Beat him up.
Beat him up.
Beat him up. I think we could. It's good for
Time
me.
flies.
Time flies when you're having fun. And I think Chaz has been calling me, but I'm not sure.
He's waiting outside.
Yeah.
shivering.
No, I left the door unlocked for him. I thought he was gonna come in.
No, he's not smart enough to use a door.
You nailed him. And you
All
drilled him.
right. Well,
Tell him where to find you.
oh,
Boom.
you said it already?
Said what?
Oh, sorry. Redo.
Tell him where to find you, Danny.
You can find me at DMore723 on Instagram and Danny Moriarty on YouTube.
Toss him, Tizzle.
You can find me at JT Holden 97 on Instagram and in the bathroom.
True. You can find me at Aunt Prisco. This is what he was waiting for. Can't forget to follow.
Picky Boys Podcast. Like, share, subscribe. Have yourself a very happy new year.
Yes. See you in 2021.
There's that one song that always plays at the end of the, I don't know what it's called. Old Lang Syne, Old Yang Syne.
Is that racist?
No.
It definitely has at least one racist lyric.
Old Yang Syne. No, it's you know it's look it up. Find somebody to kiss at New Year's.
there you
a stranger pull down their masks and put them goodbye.
go. Peace, guys.